last game to handicap here, Justin. Stanford at Louisville. First meeting in their regular season finale for both teams. KenPom has Louisville minus 13, projected total of 147.5. Maxime Renaud has gone over or averaged over 22 points per game over his last 4, and he could give the Cardinals a little bit of fits with their 5-out offense. Per shot quality, Louisville allowing just over 31% from 3, and it should be closer to 34%. And one last angle here, just to circle back to the first game we touched on in the ACC with Duke UNC. If Louisville loses, if Duke loses, Clemson 25-1 to win the ACC regular season title on FanDuel. If Clemson wins against Vatek and the other two lose, they would win the ACC regular season title by default because of their victory over Duke. And that price would come through at 25-1. So it all comes down to one day to win the ACC regular season championship. And Duke losing to UNC would kind of start the chaos. But are you pulling a joker here? Would you maybe give Stanford a shot to cover, or even on the money line, or you like anything but the total? What say you?
I'm a Stanford tree fan, baby. I've been on them a lot this season. Transition defense is phenomenal. Keep opponents in the half court, defend that well too. Offense sure has some problems, but the shot profile is smart. A lot of threes. They struggle getting to the rim, but again, that's because they're not talent superior. They do rely a little bit on their shot making. Their shot selection could be better, but defensively, they definitely don't let you take good shots. So I like that a lot, and I think that type of shot selection defense is the perfect remedy for the shot selection offense that Louisville is absolutely making a name for themselves this year with Pat Kelsey, Coach of the Year in the ACC. It's all but decided. It has been awesome. I've made a lot of money. I can't believe they're back to 100-1 to win it all. I guess people are a little bit cooler on the recent results here because they didn't absolutely dominate against Virginia Tech, Pittsburgh. Didn't look great against Florida State. I get it, but I also don't really mind if that's their low point. The shot quality still looks pretty good. Expected to lose to California, though, so maybe a little hot there in that game. Might not bring that same heat into this final game of the regular season. And like I said, rely a lot on both shot making and shot selection. So if you take the shot selection away, though, what happens? It'll be interesting to see because they aren't exactly great at taking open threes. They have good rim and three rate, but that's what Stanford should be able to mess up. So what happens when you send a team that is 306th in the mid-range into the mid-range more? Yes, they've done well when they do get into those shots because they mean to take them. What happens when their shots they don't really want to be taking? Not too many people have been forcing Louisville to take shots they don't want to take. And I think Stanford could do that. They should have every reason to be playing to the final whistle in their first season in their new conference. They're not really going dancing, but they're still, I think, 19-11. I mean, get that 20th win if you can. I don't know that they do that, but they'll push. I trust them. They've been a very good team to bet on, and I expect them to lose, but lose this with dignity, probably 5-7 points rather than 13.